Welcome back to another episode of Abbey. For me, it's been a couple days. For you, it's probably been a couple minutes. It depends on what kind of videos you're going through on the channel. Now, I'm going to ask like I always do. Hopefully I can earn your subscription today. I don't beg for it. I try to earn it by providing some value. That's entertainment, showing you a game you've never played before, some long-form entertainment, some short-form entertainment, meaning list videos, reviews, first impressions, or this channel, where we do long-form stuff. If you want to see the other channels, in the description and in the top comments, usually there's a pinned post from me showing you the other channels and things we run on Twitch. I'm partnered on both platforms, so I try my best to give you a place to come to for almost daily entertainment. That's bingeable as well. Have a good day. Let's go play some more stuff and let's see what we can get done. So, boop, let's go down here. And we're going to turn the music back on, so I know some of you love it. I don't mind it, but during the audio start, it kind of is annoying. There you go. I hope that's not too loud, but I have no idea. I turned it down really low. I'm going to turn it down a little bit lower. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And that's off. That's loud. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go down about here too. Because you guys play your own audio. That's what I always try to tell people. So we have two things to do today. We opened up a new challenge. We have to have a Saison with 6 foam, 20 quality, 300 liters, and Gruit. Farmhouse ale, 20 quality, 7 flavor, Easterly yeast, 300 liters. Let's design those now. I'm really happy you can do this. So Saison, let's do the Saison first. It needs, what does it need? 20 quality, 6 foam. It really wants foam. And what's the thing it wants in there? Gruit. So make sure Gruit's in there first. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some Gruit. Okay, now from there we can monkey with it. Let's go for pale ale. Seems to do it the most. Let me get some more color in there. What gives the most color? And doesn't cost that one. All right, so there you go. It's all green. What do we got? We have Saison with Gruit, 6 foam. This one has 4, so we need more foam. Wheat malts. Okay, so that's with the 9. I got to remove one of the flavors. That's taking the most. I think the brown might be too much. I need Easterly yeast. I need one of them. Pepper. I'm going to take out a pail. Another pail. And another pail. Okay, now I think another pail. And then put in one more wheat. Ah, you bastard. It needs that much, let's see. At least 6 foam. So if I can get a little bit of, I think one more pail in there would do it. Nope. I gotta get, the flavor's too strong. The problem is, all right, dump those 2 out. Okay, so we need to get something that gets a little bit of flavor. 2 more foam, but mostly focused on strength. Let's go for strength. 2 strength, 1 foam. A strong yeast would do it. There we go. Sugar would remove it. Brown candy sugar. What's everything in Rhode Islands? Now we need 2 foam if possible. I have too much flavor in there. Is there anything that reduces flavor? Some wheat strength. Okay, that'll do it. Wheat starch. So let's remove the strong malts and put the wheat starch in. Now all I need is 0.5 for foam and nothing else. Strong yeast would do it too. There you go. 6 right there. Has Gruit. Everything green. What's the cost? There's no aging time. It's 40 to 51. It's a lot. It's a lot. But the things that are in it, besides the candy, the brown candy sugar, I don't like that, but I have no choice. I always keep an eye on it, but it's 7 to 54. It's in all the ranges. It's a pretty good brew. Let's say yes. All right, so let's give it a yes. It says 6. I just want to make sure I'm making sure I don't screw it up. 6, yes. 20 quality. It can be from 7 to 54. All right. All right, we'll say yes. Selected fermentine. We need someone really good to make this thing. +4 quality. They're all good, to be honest. BJ Marino has the lowest development time. We'll put him on first. Enter name. I'm going to call it Breaching the Gates. No, not. I think the name is like Brock or something. Brock Brew. I'm probably wrong on this. Brock Brew. It's a son. There you go. I'm terrible at naming stuff. I must admit. So let's see what it is. It is for Bockenheim. I said Brock. Whatever, close enough. I know you can't see with my head here a little bit on some things, but very few things get hidden. A batch of herbal tea has been delivered to Mazeldorf, all right? Mazeldorf? Yeah, it's 10 liters. They have nothing there. Go. We should be finishing up on a brew shortly. Thought so. Amber Ale. Okay. That one's getting stored, it looks like. Saison. We're drinking the Saison here. That's down to 92 liters. I think we have another one. Divine Inspiration. No, you're fine. The shelf life on this is, it's got 100 days. Herbal tea, 10 liters. Can I send that to Mazeldorf just to get rid of it? Try and help recover the demand. Sell that. Get that out of here. Hoppy Saison. Now, Hoppy Saison. Obtained first place. I'm trying, dude. Liquid bread. Yeah, I think we're keeping this for our guys. We're gonna leave this here. I wish there was another thing besides mark as drinkable. I want to say reserve it. That way I know, but it's all right. It's not the end of the world. They're brewing up, so they have 29 days of aging left. That one's done and ready to go. YouTube Farmhouse Ale. What's this one for? Full-bodied, spiced, inspired. It's got 61 days left. It might be worth selling. I mean, I'm sitting on it. I honestly don't know why. I'll probably, someone will say, oh, it was this point thing from back there. Okay. Yeah. It's additional satisfactions, but we're probably never going to get to it, so I'm just going to sell it off. We'll sell them to Pilsnerheim because they are our happiest. We might sell there and just reduce the price, but they want 31 and they're still pissed off. So we're going to go here for 39. Drop to 36 and send it off and say bye-bye. Now that's open, that's open. What's this one? Another Amber Ale. Under budget Amber Ale. Yep. Cutthroat's favorite. Divinely inspired. I want divinely inspirational, so it gives all my beers better thing, but it's not happening. I'm going to send it up here. Make them very happy and send it. Because I'm trying to unlock more. Alright, so we have 2 open. We have to figure out what we're selling next. We do have an order, I believe. Did he finish that brew? He's almost done, of course. A light ale for a wedding. So we're going to go for the light ale first. Light ale. I love... This game is such an easy thing to play. It's like a really nice light beer. Like, I'm not talking like garbage domestic Bud Light or some crap. I'm talking like a nice... Someone put some time and effort into it. They brewed the batch specifically like a Hefeweizen. You know, you sit there in the summer, you're like, oh man, oh, that's good on a hot day. That's what I can describe. I'm not a huge beer drinker, but I gotta admit, I can see it. Light Ale 3.0, I think is gonna be our best one. Yeah, Light Ale 3.0. The reason I did this is because the quality, I should get rid of actually, it's the same, see now it's right here. It says 4 pale malt and 2 standard yeast. 4 pale malt, 2 standard yeast. Notice the range though, 6 to 33, 11 to 39. I'm gonna get rid of actual ale and get rid of it. I'm going right now to do that. It's because I was trying to replace it last time and I forgot to. Actual ale is a really wonderful name. It's gonna be retired. It's retired. Fentanyl, let's see. This one, it has the same things too. I don't know why I have this and this. I feel like they were for a competition. I got rid of them for some reason. No idea why. So let's go to get the light ale. Where did I do it? Abbey ale. Okay, so light ale. Get a light ale. I know I make these mistakes a lot because my brain is, I know I've got like probably massively undiagnosed ADHD, but like I don't care. I'm functional. I get shit done. People can get angry at me. I work. I get things accomplished. Not well, but I do. All right, we're gonna go for Meep. send that up there. And I could do optional stuff. Brewing time more, infection probability 0, higher quality. Let's do for this. Pay and brew. I know I'm increasing the time a little bit, but 3% on 3 days is very little. It's a couple hours. Who gives a crap? Actually, it should be like an hour. Under budget amber ale. Okay. I think that's getting stored. In the morning, we'll get this one done. Well, we didn't know. We'll get this one done, then we'll do the next one. What's this? Herbal ale for Veterans Day. Sure. Not a huge amount. It's only 110 liters, though. So we're going to herbal ale. We're going to dump it up to about, because it's going to be the other way. 4% right there. Confirm. Herbal. So we need herbal as our next one. I think this one just got done. We'll do herbal here. Herbal. It might be time to go through my recipes and get rid of one. 40 hop herbal. $26 a piece. Blue waffle. Blue waffle ale. Eucalyptus, honey. 4 ambers. 2 pale, 1 strong yeast. Okay. The classic hops. Oh, I remember because the hops were in that, because that one requirement. That's right. So Turley's 26 and 27. And this one is 26, 27. They're both the same. There's very little difference. The only difference is the blue waffle ale doesn't have the hops. So I'm going to make this one. And I'm going to give it to Taco, who's never done it, so he can get the experience, because that's why he has a question mark there. I'm also going to say, hey, dude, why don't you go to additional agreements like this? Oops, sorry. The amount is maxed. Then we go down to ingredient, the additional stuff. There you go. Now it's plus 60. And that should do it. Now, I gotta admit, we don't have to, but I want to give some of it to the order and some of it to my market. So pay and brew. Is this guy done yet? He's getting it done. Who is that? That is BJ Marino's working on the recipe. Thank you, BJ. Okay, so he's done. And now we got to make a farmhouse ale, 20 quality, 7 foam, and the one thing you can't see is Easterly yeast. So we're gonna go new recipe, farmhouse with 7 flavor, Easterly yeast. Okay, so farmhouse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get some Easterly in there first. Now we need to have 20 quality and 7. I think it's flavor, 7 flavor. So flavor is our main jam. So let's go to get this. It won't be hard, actually. That won't be hard at all. So for flavor, we're gonna, berries, the problem with berries, they're extremely expensive. Brown malt. Ooh, wait. It's 7466. 4667. It's about to say Magnum hops. 10, no, grapes. That's pretty cheap. That looks like we found our thing. All year long, they never go up, unless it's winter, they don't go above 2. That's pretty good. Okay, so now we have 6.1. Everything's green. All we need is, I think it's we need 0.9 extra flavor for something cheap. Like a 1 would do it. Honey's not cheap. That's 4. Now you might be like, why are you curious so much? It affects your what you make. Easterly is 4 across the board. Eucalyptus is 2 across the board. So eucalyptus brings it to 7.1. If I could just not get it that 0.1, I'd be fine. That little bit matters a lot. But I don't think there's anything that takes down by 0.1. I'd have to bring it down a little bit, then bring it back up. Like bring it down 0.4 and then bring it up 0.4. And I can do that with wheat starch. Wheat starch is pretty cheap. And you might be like, well, that's not helping. If it's in that green range, it should be fine. But I think it's okay to be here. I think it's okay to be here. I'm just going to say it's okay. It's not worth the extra ingredients to try to get 0.1 of one stat just to make the whole thing green. I mean, you're just selling it to peons and maybe a couple, you know, you're not selling to the highest end people, so screw it. So the fermentine, we're gonna go for Soul King, I think. Yeah, Soul King's pretty good. We're gonna call this Flavorful Farmhouse Ale. I wish Farmhouse Huse Ale. There you go. I know that's terrible. I know it's terrible. I know it comes across. Let's look at the stuff here. Brown candy sugar is pretty freaking cheap right now. Brown malt's freaking cheap right now. We have 443 of 950. We're gonna buy a few things. The wheat starch is not that much off, but 24% and 30 is pretty bad. So I'm gonna ask to buy both. We'll go for like 300. So it's 1260 versus a normal 6 cost. 6 times 10, 100 should be 600. We're getting a lot, almost, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna say, I don't need that much. I'm gonna go down to 100. I just want to see the discount. I'm gonna go to 100. It's basically, instead of being 6, it's 4.2. That's not bad. That's a very nice discount. And then I'm gonna go for brown malt, because we use a lot of brown malts. I'm gonna ask to get up to, we're still getting some free ingredients, but not for long. And where there's 100 there, I'm gonna get like 300 brown malt. We use a lot of brown malts. Wait. I think we use a lot of amber malts. There's brown, pale, amber, and wheat. I'm gonna go for 200. I could get higher, but it's not that big of a discount in the first place. If you want to move the number a little bit without having to do the slider, your arrow keys, not your numpad. There you go. That's how that, it's in the video, but a lot of people probably didn't see it, so I like it. There you go. 200, 300, $1,000 total. Buy it. There you go. And that lets us get a little bit extra. Now we're up to 243 research points. Let's take a gander here. We have a few options. One, we could send a fermentine, negotiate the merchant for special ingredient offers. If there's enough storage space, makes retrieving some of the used yeast units after a brew possible. Cattle cake. By selling the spent grain to farmers as cattle cake, get refunded 5% of the malt's cost. We use a lot of malt. I think that's our best option. However, this is cheaper. And +2 to any ale brewed means we get more money. 5% money back of malt only, or 2% higher quality. I'm going to say this one first. There you go. There you go. 53 points left over. Okay, not bad. What's this guy want? New competition announced. Amber ale again. Sure. Foam in the yellow range, he hates. Ales containing exactly 1 hops, he hates. Ales from the quantity she likes. Okay, so it's a $900 fee for an amber ale in 39 days. We're gonna say yes, and we're gonna get amber just for this. And I have to make sure it's perfect. Amber is what? I have no idea, to be honest. Sorry, I had to remember what I was doing. So amber, all green. We have 1 all green. Nailed it. We might have to make a new one. See, this is 7 to 43. Foam 4, foam. I don't know why. Gourmet. Okay, so nailed it is better than gourmet. This is better than popularity. So it looks like nailed it is our best option because nothing's wrong with it, like you can see here. And Al Pacino doesn't take a long time. Actually, we have Al Pacino, don't we? If we do, we're fine. Yeah, we have Al Pacino right there. Let me see the ale. This one is all in there. It has 1 hops though. He hates that. So I gotta make a new beer. That one guy pisses everything off. Ah, all right. Competition 39 days. This is a light ale. Send that over. 280 liters. Goodbye. It's gone. These are, their demand is recovering. I'm gonna send over just a little bit because it's so little. It's like 20 liters. We're gonna send it to Mauseldorf and we're gonna drop the price in the toilet. Like, see how they're really happy now? Yeah, let's see if they're like, wow, that's really cheap and good. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Maybe you want more. Maybe you should demand more. No, I'm having way too much fun with this game. Every game I play I have a good time with, but ooh, what's this? Oh no. Duration 3 months. Your maltiness. The time has come again for the conclave to choose who will answer the highest call of the cloth. And while not directly affected by the results of the process, we are expected to contribute to it. Be it florins or ale, the Vatican expects a tribute to lighten the burden, the burden weighing on their spirit and coffers. Choose whether you believe in it, whichever you believe is best, but don't falter. These things have a way of coming back around. You must pay a monthly tribute in ale equal to 20% of the previous month's production. If you do, receive more fame, which we're maxed out on, doesn't matter. Increased ale quality to brewed ales, and reduced monthly upkeep for 30 days based on the quality of ale donated. If you fail, 100% monthly upkeep for 30 days, no fame can earn for 30 days, or finance with florins. You must automatically pay a tithe of 20% on all income for ale orders and ale sales to the end of the event. If you do, 20%, 30 plus 30% sale quantity in all markets. New candidates have better than usual stats. Ooh, we're doing that. I will give you money all day long. Why can't I? Okay. Hope I just did that right. I will gladly give you money. Money we have. New Pope have been started. A batch of under budget amber ale has been delivered to Weiserheim. This week we sold 605 liters for 1,726 florins, and we just got a $400 tax on it. Okay. Now we have to make. So this ale is done too. So both ales are done. We have not brewed them yet. Yeah, 20% tithe. We have to make a new amber with 2 things of hops for that one asshole. So new amber. We're gonna call this another amber. There's classic hops in, so 1, 2. That's what he wants, and we have to make sure it's in the green range, but only using these ingredients because if not, it angers them. So we're gonna get an amber in there. Another amber in there. Another amber in there. Boom. It's everywhere it wants to be. I'm gonna put one more. It's very much in the middle. I think that'll be better. All right, so it's got 2 hops in it, 4 amber. There's no foam in the yellow range. That one guy, we're gonna make 300 liters. It's got everything perfect in the middle. I like it. We're gonna make it with who would be our best? It still looks like it's BJ Marino or Kairos Child. Let's go for him. He's less drunk, and we're gonna call it mint. E-mint? I can't pronounce it. Not a mint. Torny? I can't. Man, why can't you spell? I've never been able to spell. Torny Amber 3.0. I don't know if it's 2 or 1. I'm going to say 3.0 because I don't remember if it is or not. 3.0. Okay, you get that done. Now let's go look at the. What has happened? Something. Oh, down here. A batch of light has been to Mazeldorf. Mazeldorf, 80 points. Let's see. Mazeldorf is here. They've got 20 liters. Yeah, they have 20 whole liters. Herbal ale for Veterans Day, which I don't know if we're making yet or not. We are amber. That's an Abbey ale, which is still being made. Jesus. Fruity ale. Herbal ale. I think that's the one for that. And then that one is Hefeweizen for sale. So we have one opening. So what we're going to do is take one of the newer ones. We're going to go for Brock Brew Saison and make 300 of that and get that out of the way. It's because we have to. Yeah. Saison. Boop. That one opens that up. We're going to go for our best person available, which is Meep. 16 days, whatever. And then we're going to go do some optional stuff. We're going to make it maxed. 503, and then we're going to go for optional. And say, I don't want any mistakes. 72. Because we get to keep it when we're done. Hey, Brew and Store. Okay, he's done. That herbal tea is going to go soon. This is herbal. Blue Waff Ale. Waff Ale. Waff Ale. Okay? I didn't make the name. You can't get angry at me, okay? My chat is disgusting. They were like, and they just watched me just go, oh, and I have never seen such names. Divinely Inspired, plus 3 quality. If liver to bandits, it's 25 fat. 25 weekly sales in autumn and winter months, which we're coming soon. Cutthroat's favorite. We're going to send this to here to finish this off and then store the rest for autumn, which is going to be right around the corner. I could just put it here, though. We're making more money during this time, I think. Yeah, so we're just going to send it here and just make the cash. And not care too much about their demand. So right there, appeal. I said I was going to store it. It's 20%. We're already getting 20% because of this. See? Plus 30% sales quantity in all markets. So there's no reason to stop. It'll go very quick. We'll get our money back ASAP. So this one here, we have to make the farmhouse now. Flavorful farmhouse ale. You're plus 22, Mugwai. Holy crap. Zoop. Then go here. I want this. Pay brew and store. There you go. The new brew is being made. Something that's got finished. What is this? This is a fruit ale. That was just for sale up here to keep pushing this over because it's not. See how it's up there? So we're just going to put it here. Put the price down a little bit. Sell it. We don't have to lower the price because we're making plus 30%, but I'm still trying to keep the goodwill going and keep the demand getting higher and higher and higher so I can use the event to recover. I don't want to make a mistake with that. What's this one? That's an Abbey ale. Never been brewed before. 57. That's my highest ever. Divinely inspired, tantalizing. Any flavor requirement is automatically fulfilled by this ale, no matter the flavor value. We're going here, and we're going to let this one, because it's so high. It's an Abbey. We can't do anything with this until this is brewed. So I'm just going to send it there and leave it at 57. I'm not going to touch it. I'll let it go. Weird, I know, but it's going. We have 2 of these open, and that one's almost done too. What is this? This is a waffle Hefeweizen. That's meant to go there too. So I'm going to start these 2 up. What do we want to do here? We already have the 2 brews for this competition coming through. We need the new amber, which I think is done. It is done. So let's get the new tournament one done right here, because it's in the middle, it'll be have a higher quality. Notice this. Room neighborhood bonus +2. So we're gonna go here. Amber. 20 amber 3.0. Okay. Who's our best? Plus 18 from him. Plus 18 from him. Friday's Child is a little more drunk than Chappie, so Chap, you're up. Max it out. Higher quality bonus. Spend it, pay, and brew. There you go. That's on. So now we have everything we need. Now we just have to go sell everything we can get our hands on. So what do we want to sell? Mazeldorf is, I think, let's see, 164, 55, 116. Nothing, literally nothing. What is that? Old ale. Blonde ale. It's fruit ale in season, but no one's buying fruit ale except for this people. We're gonna try it. We're gonna make some fruit ale. Make some fruit ale. I still don't make a lot of it. Man, these days are going quick. These streams are going, well, not streams. They're 49 for Kai's Child. 17 days. Okay, no, that's not happening. We need to get something else. So this one's coming up, but there's nothing else we can do until our next one's going to be 200, 210, 180. 180 is our lowest. I think I'm going to push it forward and try to get this one to keep getting money back. 210. So we're going to go to 210. Okay, so I know fruit ale's in season, but it takes 19 days to brew it, so F that noise. Hefeweizen's quick and cheap, so we're going to dump Hefeweizen up there. They have 20 liters. I'm going to make them a blonde, just to give them something. The demand has recovered a little bit. So right now, let's pump it. Because this one already has something along the way, I believe. Delivery loading. Yeah, so that's gone. So we're gonna make a blonde ale. And I think it was a light ale, and I can't remember because I'm stupid. It's a blonde ale. Thank God. Blonde trash for peons. There you go. Taco is the highest by far. Hey Taco, you're up, buddy. Yep. Pay and brew. I'm not even gonna work. Well, there's a 3% chance for infection. So we're gonna go for the optional stuff. $36 to not have any chance at higher quality, so hopefully we'll make some more money off that. Pay and brew, okay. This guy will be done in a minute with the Hefeweizen for sale. The order of Blue Waff Ale from Mausdorf has been delivered in full, and we are paid the remaining 273 florins. Nice. Don't ask, I don't know, man. Okay, you, Hefeweizen. We don't have a Hefeweizen anywhere here, so we're gonna figure out where it's going, here or here. And there, I think, helping. So we're gonna dump it here and not care about Heffendorf. Because they want a really good deal. I don't want to give them a good deal right now. We're trying to make money. Keep that demand coming back. Sell it. Okay, so no more brews. I should go remake another brew while we're waiting. I think I like that idea, but we're 30 minutes in. That's not bad. Let's look at one of our ales. We're going to look under Abbey Ale. We have one single Abbey Ale. How about a amber ale? We have a lot of ambers. Ale Pacino. What are we doing here? It has a 30-day aging, which is not bad. It's because the strength is so high. If I made the strength higher and then dumped it down with the aging, it would be a little higher in the ranges. I could also redo this. The other thing I can do is try to figure out what's taking so much. We've been selling a tremendous amount of Al Pacino, though. We really do. Some of these things never got made. Like the Uwu Brew was for like some kind of a thing. I've never used it. The strength. The thing about Uwu Brew, right? It's amber, right? Uwu. Okay. I know. It has a 90-day aging time. I'm never going to make it, so I'm going to get rid of it because it takes way too long to age. And during that time, it's such a low quality, it's stupid. So I'm just going to get rid of it. Sorry, no offense. I wish it would tell me aging times on here too. This one, strength 7 is not bad, but I think it needs to be redone. It has a little bit of extra stuff, and the aging is 60 days. We'll probably work on this later on. All right. I didn't see if I'd be able to open one of these menus for it to make it easier on myself. That's already getting moved. Okay, so now that's open. So here's what I want to do. I want to look through these. Abbey Ale is okay. Amber Ale we sell. What we should do is look up here though first. What do you want the most of? You want a light ale as your highest end. You're getting maxed by that, and light ale will be next. So light ale will be good. This one, you want Hefeweizen. So we're gonna keep making. We're gonna redo our Hefeweizen. All right. That's how I figured that out. Well, we're gonna look at that Hefeweizen. Put it that way. Hefeweizen, waffle stamp 3 Wiseman. This one's remarkably higher. This one has an aging component to it. It looks like. Yeah. Has a minus 30% penalty to sales in poor and average markets. Ester bomb. A bonus payment of delivery and an ale order. Spiced. I need to make a cheap one. Let me see if I can do this. Create from existing. 3 Wiseman. Okay, so you... Let's see what we can do. We can make the foam higher. We can make... What we need to do is lower the cost. The yeast... If I take 1 yeast out, it's still in the range. If I take a pail out, it's still in the range, but the foam is a little bit less. Is there anything with foam that's cheap? Wheat starch, how much do you run? Yeah, you're not bad. Put you in there. I gotta remove something that's taking... The wheat starch actually screwed me up a little bit, but if we get rid of 1 pail, that hurts me more. I need the Easterly yeast to make sure it's still considered that. So that didn't really help matters. I need a little something that's not going to tank it. It's right on the edge of these two. And there's a reason you do this. You do this for a reason, okay? I'm trying to reduce the cost to make more, because right now the cost is 19 to 33. The one before this is 23 to 37. So right now already, we can just leave it right there and be fine and save some money. Easterly yeast, as you can see up here, where is it? It costs a lot. It's 4 per, and it's and each batch is like 30. So it adds up quickly. So trying to remove a little bit more, but increase the foam at the expense of 4. If I can remove one more item, well, let's say I remove that, right? Amber pale malt is extremely cheap though, so it's not worth taking out. Like what is it, pale malt? Is it like 1? Yeah, it's like in some parts of the year, it's 1 and 2. Taking a 4 out of there to replace it with a 2 is not a bad idea. So right there. That's probably the better way to do that. I would like to remove a wheat malt, but then the foam just collapses. What I need, because that's 2. I mean, that's a lot. 2 foam. See, wheat malt is 5,344. Wheat starch is 2,222. So I can push that up, minus that down, which is okay. But the problem is the strength drops down a lot. Wheat starch in, wheat malt out, and then we're down there. If I can put one more pale malt, I should be fine. There you go. Now, let's look at what we just did. We took away a wheat malt, right? Wheat malt is, on average, 4. Because 5 and 3 will make it 4, all right? Then we added in a wheat starch, which is 2 across the board. That's half of it. And then we added 1 pale malt. And pale malt is frequently a 2. It's about the same. So I'm not sure it's a good idea. However, pale malt most of the year, you're going to have a lot of times where it's 1. Well, you're going to have 25% of the time be 1. Wheat malt, however, can go 5. I think long term, it's worth doing that. I don't know. And we can get some of the malt back from that 1 skill. So it might be worth doing this way. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm willing to try it. So I'm going to say yeah. I probably am making someone go, you can just dump this 1 item out. And you're probably right. If I could take 1 more pale alt, I put right below. I just don't think it's worth that. So I wish there was a way to sort by cost, I swear to God. But we went from 33 to like 40 to like 20, 36. I think that's right. We can actually find out. I could, well, I'll just say I'm not willing to back up that much. I'm going to say it's okay. We're going to give it to... It looks like Soul King is the least drunk right now and has a +4. I know, and he also removes 2.9 days, but Coyote's Child removes 3.3 days. Oh, man, +9%. All right, we'll go for Coyote's Child. You do it. We're going to call this F.E. Wise Man 3.1. I don't know if that's worth it or not. We'll see. All right, okay, done. Now, you don't have to do that stuff. I'm just trying to make sure my guys do skills and skill trainings. Let's get some stuff done. Time to clean. Okay. All right, so another one got finished. This is a blonde ale. I believe that's for an order. Somebody's gonna say, hey, you don't remember where it's going. And you're right, I have no idea where it's going. A blonde ale. I think it was meant to go with Hoppendorf. It could also go there. It could go there, but they have enough. They have none. They have... Okay, we're going to Hoppendorf because there's nothing there. I wish I could see that on that one menu. It drives me nuts I can't. So you can't see what's there already. It just drives me nuts. That one's open too. So we have two orders open, and we just got to send out as much as we can right now because of the +30% sales right now. So the quickest, easiest stuff to dump out. Everyone apparently has something except for that. Well, they have some too. All right. So we have those two making. What's our order? It's only that. We're making those two already. Like that one, that's the 20 amber. What's for the tournament? That's the Sasan. That's the farmhouse. So now we have 2 extra we can just sell. So we're gonna try to pump these two. Hefeweizen and 2 Hefeweizens. No. A light ale and Hefeweizen. Hefeweizen first, then light ale. The new Hefeweizen. If it's there, it's not there. It's being researched. You? I'm gonna get the habit of doing this. Pan brew, and then a light ale. They take so little time. Brew time is, where is it? Total brewing time right there. It's all 3 days. So light ale is the best. There you go. Taco, you're up. No infection chance. Pan brew. Good. Something just got finished in the middle. This is for the order. Tawny Amber. Oh, it's a tournament. A tournament. 44 is not great. Chromatic Delight. There it is. It's sent. See ya. All right, now we have one more open. Oh man, I'm in a bad time. All right, so what I'm gonna do is say, I hopefully earned your subscription today. If I already have, thank you very much. If you want to hit other buttons, that's up to you, as I always ask. If you want to see the other channels, they're in the description, and I hope to see you in the next game or the next episode. Have a wonderful day.